Hello, this is Acapella Adventures, episode 00146. We're making tiny bites of solo actual play for our entertainment and to explore game design elements. Currently working on the Punk U module based upon the Dangerous World game show Punk U as a potential story and character development for characters in Chrome. This feed is like raw cookie dough for the role-playing mind. Not necessarily good for you. But it's brought to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday by my hobby, TurningDice.com. Our pre-gens to play through this filming of Punk U for the entertainment of others is making up Team Gee I'm Cagy, with Gonzo, a child soldier, Maximus, a smuggler, Kendall Corpo, and Grant Nightshade II. Gonzo also has an ally by the name of Sharaku, and he's a copy boy who's friendly with Gonzo, helps with non-combat stuff in exchange for invites for his employers to attend the party at the end of not this week, next week, because we'll cover that later. Alright, so far I'll play through the Punk U module show. The team finished the first film challenge with shots fired, punches thrown, and the action continues to roll in this death game as we explore options for entertainment between filming sessions. We worked on a party, did shilling filming, faced an attempted ambush, met with a show rep, and are wandering the streets off and on. Rotating the spotlight to Max as part of his look for context in the virtual world. He stumbled on a virtual patient venue, and he thinks there might be an AI here in a complicated way. It's going to take him some effort to winnow down what's going on. I probably put some stuff in the wrong place. We can fix that real quick. Things that are going on include, where is that? Because hospitalization roleplay. There we go. He's got a few things. Oh, I probably do have that. I remember removing that. Probably didn't just. There we go. I see it. All right. So next up is for Max to verify the results with some sort of investigation to see what results it gets. This should probably be broken up and interspersed between, the player of Max and the other players, all getting a fair share of the spotlight. I wanted to have something to where in a story you can basically time out a character, and it's good for the reader as well as helps push the story along in certain directions, but it's bad in a role-playing context. It's just one of those things where it doesn't translate over from novel to thing. And role-playing is just a different environment. You want to keep everybody engaged, having fun at the table. What do? I sit in the back of the tank and watch VR reels. That's not a good option for a role-playing game. So I wanted to have something. Look at what they presented. Boom, we're up for it. Now Max is in the middle of trying to investigate as part of a 12-person group who is in the thing. You could probably try and duplicate this with things like if you were in drug rehab or other sort of tight and forced social circumstances where you're kind of trapped, not allowed to leave. Kind of could be a slice of life, rife with opportunities to make people who ordinarily wouldn't interact with each other. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take on this, and if it's not blue booking, we're going to probably use, he's going to have an investigation. He's going to have to detect liability penalty. I think I'm going to roll a few things real quick. And the first thing is go Max. Nope. Okay. He had 2 ones on his first roll. So what's going to happen? He's talking to the lawyer, and there's trouble. So what's it going to do? It's going to make him less optional. Options are we're going to have to figure out something, but should probably set the cost a little bit better. the expectation is that it's just not going to work out. There are choices we need to make. I don't think I have a good answer right now. What would the trouble look like where you're in a hospital environment? Honestly, probably going to be, he's kind of got a fight enemy going on, a social enemy. All right, we've got socially difficult person will make waves. Probably additional -1 because he's already got -2. He's using tick line investigation. Wasn't as savvy as he should have been. All right, the person who is identified as a drug dealer, that's probably good enough even with the -2. It's almost a 20 with his bonus. Should put him up in the 20 range. All right, so middling result. And we're gonna have him check with Easy Joe real quick, the bookie. 9, so it's 17, 15, 14. I don't think Maximus gets team. What we might have is maybe negotiate murder would be a better choice. But no, he's going to take lights only +2. It's +3, so it's a 19. It's not quite good enough. It's like, well, what does that mean? I don't know. It's a good question. We'll still call it a middling result. I think technically these should be opposed rolls, but that would involve generating a whole new NPC and for 11 times for a short sidebar. Could use the spirit rules, so they're +2, but it's just more dice roll. Not necessarily a whole bunch of fun. Alright, another middling result. So we've got these 4 people. Start investigating, looking at seeing what's going on. He's not getting anything good that really gives him a solid lead on what's going on. And unfortunately, that first trouble. The good news is it wasn't on somebody he really wanted to try and recruit. It was a 0 compensated lawyer, which maybe explains that the guy's touchy, right? But it's going to cause him a little bit of trouble because he probably just approached him wrong, didn't handle it right. Sort of things that happens all the time. So, which means we're going to have to think about that a little bit. I should have, like I said, should have had better setup. Thinking about it now, and expect trouble to show up. But that's the way it rolls sometimes. Now, I want you guys to have fun, enjoy yourselves, like, subscribe, get a chance. Bye-bye.